Hello students, welcome to my channel Chemistry Wala Alam. So today onwards we are going to discuss chemistry line by line. Okay students. So first of all, what is meant by chemistry? So in the first chapter NCERT syllabus, so they are given the definition of the chemistry. So chemistry is a branch of science of molecules and their transformations. It is a science not so much of 100 elements but of the infinity variety of the molecules that may be built from them. So here chemistry means not only about the elements, suppose the elements are forming the compounds, about the preparation, properties, structure and various forms of the matter, everything will be discussed in the chemistry, right? So in the first chapter what we will be learn, so once you can be see that the first chapter some basic concepts of chemistry. So by understanding this lesson well, so you can able to relate this lesson topics to with other lessons. So when you get the clarity here, there these some of the topics will be repeated in the further topics. That also there will can be get very well the concepts. So what will be discussed in the first chapter, some basic concepts of chemistry. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about the concept, and which concept will be discussed, we can be see that. So the main objectives in this lesson, after studying this unit you will be able to appreciate the contribution of India in the development of the chemistry, how the our great India can be whatever appreciation in the contribution to the chemistry development of the chemistry, understand the role of chemistry in the different spheres of life, explain the characteristics of three states of the matter, classify different substances into elements, compounds and mixtures. So we will be get the difference between the elements, compounds and mixtures. Of course you might have known it, but you will be get the clarity here. The scientific notations how will be used, okay, difference between the precision and accuracy, and define SI based units and converts physical quantities from the one system of the units to another, laws of chemical combinations. This laws will be explained how the compounds are formed and which laws are there, those all will be discussed. And appreciate significance of atomic mass, average atomic mass, molecular masses and formula mass. Some of the students are thinking that so these all are same, but not exactly. So these are atomic mass, average atomic mass, molecular masses are having some differentiation. So mole and molar mass, this will be related to stoichiometry. Calculate the mass percent of the components of the constituent compounds. These topics will be related to concentrations, so solutions. So determine the empirical formula and molecular formula of the compound, okay, and perform the stoichiometry calculations. So when you understand this lesson first chapter, so you will be get a clarity about this all. So you can be start our lesson. First of all, what is the chemistry and how it is useful, what is the need of studying chemistry. So here in the need point of view, or the G mains and advanced and other competitive exams, chemistry is the one of the main subject, okay. So many of the students are feeling that so chemistry in that equations formulas will be numerous, so remembering and representing is very difficult. But students, my dear students, please be positive, because chemistry is a very easy subject and you can score more here, even out of marks you can be get, okay. So the thing is here, you should have to understand the topic, get well, the when you know the topic well, then you easily can able to understand and easily can apply. So by that you can able to get answer. So chemistry definition. So the chemistry definition, you can be see that here, the branch of science that deals or studies the preparation, properties, structure and reactions of the material substances is called chemistry, right? So here in this we will be discuss about the preparation, properties of the matter, structure of the matter and the reactions. Okay, and this chemistry is the part of the science. And what is the science? So science is here, you can be here, science can be viewed as a continuing human effort to systematize knowledge for the describing and understanding the nature. So here chemistry is a continuous human efforts systematizes the knowledge and describing how and understanding the nature of the matter. Okay, so you have see here, you have learned in a previous classes that we come across diverse substances, means different substances present in the nature, and those substances will be changes their physical or chemically. So in our daily life some examples are given: curd formation from the milk, fermentation of the vinegar from the sugar cane, okay now, then and keeping the prolonged for a long time, okay, rusting of iron, okay, these changes will come across many times, right? So for the sake of our convenience, science is subdivided into, yes, see here, science is subdivided into, so for our convenience our great scientists are subdivided into smaller, that means parts. So that is the first, and is the chemistry, physics, biology, so geology, etc. So you can see the definition of the chemistry here. So the branch of science that studies the preparation, properties, structure and reactions of material substances is called chemistry. And how chemistry was developed, development of the chemistry. So chemistry, as we understand today, it is not a very old discipline, means starting to chemistry was not there. So chemistry was not studied for its own sake, rather than it come up by the result of two interesting things. What are the two interesting things? So generally what the people we expected in the society to be rich or to be grand or to be more effective in the society. So nowadays you can be say that, so how you will be get the value in the society? So through by the money. Okay, so here our philosophers, so the philosopher's stone, that is also called as paras. Philosopher's stone is, it is nothing but it is magically or mythically which would convert all baser materials, for example like iron and copper, which will be turned into gold, which will be turned into gold. So silver or iron which would be turning into gold. So because here at that time in the ancient time they also believed that gold is the most prestigious material, and also by having the gold they will get the good name, fame, all the things. So that here some of the persons are tried to make the gold transformations from silver to gold or iron to gold. So the substance which makes to convert or which makes the transformations silver to gold or iron to gold, that is called philosopher's stone. It is called philosopher's stone. Okay, so due to that, so how can be we can prepare, and what is the reason for that? So that all the things, so that is philosopher's stone. And second one is elixir of life. Elixir of life means which would grant immortality, means Immortality means never having the death. That means whoever will be right now at the age, the same the age, by consuming the some like chemicals, will be forever in that same age without death. So that is so because of these two reasons, to make the philosopher's stone and elixir of life. So here slowly our chemistry, so by using the chemicals and some of the changes, so that our subject has evolved. So now it is one of the most important subject, because the chemistry is playing very important role in our day-to-day life. Of course it is collaborating with or mixing with some other subjects like physics, maths, botany, zoology, okay, some other subjects also. However, yeah, along with all the subjects, so our subject also a very important one. So we cannot highlight only our subject and we cannot degrade any other subjects. All the subjects are important, okay students. So you should have to give the equal priority. How like we have the organs, body organs, we should have to give the equal priority to all. Every body part is important, like mind or heart or kidneys or lungs. Every body part is important. So that's what here our subjects also, maths, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, every subject is important, okay Nana? Right. See here, immortality. People in ancient India already had the knowledge of many scientific phenomena, such as before the advent of the modern science. So, great India. So, in that old ages, so that also having the great idea about the chemistry. Chemistry developed mainly in the form of alchemy and electrochemy during the 13 to 600 common era. Okay, see, common era or current era. Modern chemistry took shape in the 18th century Europe after a few centuries of alchemical traditions which were introduced in the Europe by the Arabs. So the development will be happened in the 18th century. Okay, right. Other cultures, especially the Chinese and Indian had their own alchemical traditions. So our Indians had a great knowledge. So they contributed many things to the in the different fields, even in our subject chemistry also. Of course, along with India, some of the Chinese also. Okay, these included much knowledge, chemical process and techniques. So in this, so our Indians or Chinese are introduced to there some of the preparation methods of the chemicals and some techniques are used. In ancient India, chemistry was called very important. Chemistry was called Rasayana Sastra or Rasa Tantra or Rasa Kriya or Rasa Vidya. Okay, I have the different names. Rasayan is nothing but chemicals. Sastra is nothing but study. Rasa Sastra or Rasa Kriya is nothing but a reaction. Rasa Vidya is nothing but it is the study of like chemicals. It includes what it includes metallurgy, means studying about the extraction of the metals from the ores and preparation of the alloys, and about medicine, manufacturing of the cosmetics, glass, dyes, etc. Okay, right. Now here can we see that the synthetic excavation at the Mohenjo-daro in Sindhu and Harappa in Punjab prove that the story of development of chemistry in India is very old. So here Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. So by seeing that excavations, so their archaeologists so could found that, so their development of the chemistry, how the archaeological science archaeologist finds that development of chemistry in our India. See that archaeological findings shows that baked bricks were used in the construction of work. Baked bricks. That means here you may get the one doubt here. Baked bricks and chemistry, what the relation we can see here? It shows that mass production of the pottery and which can be regarded as the earliest chemical process, which is the material used in the mixed and molded and subjected to the heat by using fire to achieve the desirable quantities. So here by taking the chemicals and the mixing in a different proportion and their heating and their molding, so this is the one systematic process of making the things. Okay, here whatever the clay can be take, water can be take, okay, calcium carbonate, limestone, these all are the chemicals. So gypsum cement has been used in the construction of the work, gypsum also. Okay, so these all are the chemicals, they are used in the different proportion and used in the different process to make the desirable and which one improved, that means different types of the objects. They melted and forged a variety of the objects from the metals such as silver, lead, gold and copper. So by sheeting this one and making the different designs of the substances, okay, by using the arsenic for making the arc artifacts. By using the arsenic, a number of the glass objects were found in Musky in the south of India, so around 10,000 to 900 before Common Era, and Hastinapur and Takshila in the north India. You can see that glass and glaze are colored by the addition of coloring agents like metal oxides, right? So here copper metallurgy in India dates back to beginning of the Chalcolithic culture in the subcontinent. There are much archaeological evidences to support the views and technologies for etc. of the copper and iron was developed in the indigenously. According to Rig Veda, we have the four Vedas. So in that one of the Veda is Rig Veda, tanning of leather. In that some of the persons are said that tanning leather and dyeing cotton were practiced during the 1000 to 400 before Common Era. The golden glass of the black polished over northern India could not be replicated and still chemical. It is like a mystery. These are these weights indicates the mastery with which kiln temperature and controlled. Kautilya's Arthashastra describes the production of the salt from the sea. See here, Kautilya also our Indian person, great personality. A vast number of the statements of and material described in the ancient Vedic literature. Okay, so like this, our chemistry has have the very more development by our Indians and modern scientific findings. Copper utensils, iron, gold, silver ornaments or tetracot discs and painted grey pottery have been found in many archaeological sites in North India. Susruta Susruta Samhita explains the importance of alkalis, and Charaka Samhita mentioned the ancient Indians who knew the how to prepare the sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and oxides of the copper, tin, and zinc, even sulfates of copper, zinc, and iron, and carbonates